Well, hello there, sunflowers, and how are you guys today? Well, I'm excited because even though I'm recording this on a Thursday and Katseye dropped gnarly on Wednesday, this video will be going up on what we call Music Drop Friday over here on this channel. Last time I started off with an American group. This time, this is a nice merger. We got an American kind of ish group and K-pop, which is Katseye. Now, let's talk about this video because the concept, yes. I saw a post the other day talking about, are you guys ready for Katseye's new era? And I'm like, wow, I didn't even recognize that was Katseye, honestly. They looking good. But little did I know that this song was literally a new era. We got away from the touch. How do you do it? Touch. We got away from that cutesiness to a baddie. We got baddie Katseye, and I'm here for it. I love this concept. However, even though the visuals are good, the choreography is good, it's very much still K-pop. Because you want to know why? The English lyrics make no sense. That's how you know it's K-pop, because it makes no sense. Let's start with the opening first. Okay. They said they started naming off food. First off, why are we talking about food? It was even weird in the music video. They had sandwiches in there, and I'm like, no. I'm like, are we doing an ad placement? Like, it's giving me Blackpink Ice Cream featuring Selena Gomez, even though that was a very good song and it has some innuendos in it. But still, why are we singing about food? At least, why are we not sexualizing the food? At least in Ice Cream, they had some innuendos, but Gnarly, it seemed like a weirdly placed, overproduced commercial to get you to have what? Boba tea, Gnarly, fried chicken? Are we serious? Fried chicken? Gnarly. Okay. But this is where they got me. If you thought boba tea got me and you thought fried chicken got me, now they have truly stepped over into the American industry, because we're naming Tesla? We're naming Tesla? Listen, I thought I had lost it when Ellis Frim mentioned about turn up some Beyonce. I'm like, no, Tesla? I mean, I love me some Elon Musk. Controversial may he be, I trust him with Neuralink. Do as what you please with that. But we're gonna name drop Tesla? Okay, if you thought that, the cherry on top for me is the fact that they said, let's go party in Hollywood Hills. Yeah, partying in Hollywood Hills. That took cake over Tesla, and that took cake over fried chicken. I can get past the food concept, but now you threw food in with America, and I'm not sure if that was supposed to be some subtle dig towards the eating habits and over-consumerism of America and how that's apparently gnarly. I digress. Like I said, this is K-pop. Lyrics never make sense, ever. So the fact that I'm overheated and quite honestly slightly disturbed by the concept that we're doing, because food and baddie just do not mix. No, just no. But I love the girls look beautiful. I love the concept. They gave me some baddiness that I'm just like, I'm gonna channel and be listening to this for the next week or two. I'm gonna be singing around Gnarly and having sandwiches in my hands. Also, by the way, by the way, you also know what I realized? I'm not sure if you guys got the same commercial. I'm sure you probably did. What was the name of the company? The name of the company that had an ad placed on their music video Gnarly before it played was Joba Bubble Tea. And that was the first thing that they name dropped. And you even saw them drinking Joba. Now, I'm not even gonna lie, these girls want to make me go drink some bubble tea. It's been a while since I had some bubble tea, and now I want it. I'm not gonna lie. They're kind of making it gnarly. But all that to be said, I am loving the girls. First off, I just saw Megan she talked about how she learned egg yolk and she pulled off the egg yolk. Chef's kiss. It's always funny to see idols truly not be afraid to have a cutesy side, because that's exactly what egg yolk is. It's all cute. I love it. I love it. And not to cringe about it. Some idols, they cringe because be like, oh no, why am I trying to act cute? That's not me. But Megan said, I practice egg yolk. I'ma do egg yolk. You guys are going to see my egg yolk. She even got the cute little pout. I was like, okay, Megan, okay, egg yolk. But this was not egg yolk. No. I mean, Megan still, first off, I think they even did a slight nod back to Touch with Megan. But first off, can we just talk about how every lady and every female, I'm so used to seeing Daniela with blonde hair, to see her in a dark hairstyle. And same thing with Megan. I'm always used to seeing a redhead Megan. But to see Megan in some dark hair, I'm here for it. I didn't even recognize Sophia. Sophia was just like, I'm like, that was Sophia. I don't know who Young Che is. She's the only one I'm not quite familiar with. But she looked good. I like the curl, the waves. It fits her. Who else do I have to mention? Was Monroe? I forget. I don't know how to quite pronounce her name, but she looked good. She always looks good. I like to see sis rock the braids and still stay true to her ethnicity. Yes, girl. Yes. And she slayed it. Of course, baddies look good. I mean, everybody looks good as a baddie, but maybe I could just be a little bit biased. But looking at melanated people, I'm not sure if we just have some swagger up in our genes and in our blood, that when we do baddie, we do baddie. Okay. So she looked good, but let's talk about Lara, who had a very good rap verse. She did, surprisingly. I wouldn't have expected that, honestly. Wow, that sounded way more offensive than I meant it to be, just in the sense that she really was the rapper. I think there's another rapper in the group, but Lara stole the show. If nobody else is a rapper in the group, I understand why. You just need Lara. For real, for real. She also embodied it too, but just any concept you put her in, she just looks like a baddie, period. She just has the looks. I'm not surprised she made it as a K-pop idol. She has the look, she has the charisma, and is still true to her ethnicity as a Middle Eastern, I'll say. I'm not quite sure her ethnicity, but I know it's not Black, and I'm not sure if it's Indian, but it could be Middle Eastern, somewhere over there in that country, even though the Middle East is not quite Asia, that where the Indians are, but you understand what I mean. Melanated. We know she's a bit ethnic. So because of that, it's also great to see. It's, you know what? Katseye reminds me of a well done version of Z Girls. I'm not sure if you guys know who Z Girls is, but if you know, you guys are OGs for real. OGs as in you've been around since 3rd gen, because Z Girls, this is what Z Girls and Z Boys was trying to become. And Katseye had the right formula. I don't know who manages Katseye, but they was able to make Katseye go global. So I think at this point, whoever owns Katseye, just kind of like the way BTS grew up and nobody really knew about Big Hit Entertainment until BTS became Big Hit. I feel like that's the same thing with Katseye. Whoever is managing Katseye, they are now a global company because everybody knows Katseye. Um, what other things could I say about? Oh yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I truly appreciate. I looked at. There's not many live stages to look at this moment, but their studio Choom, Chef's Kiss, their performance on M Bank, or was it M2? I'm not sure. Music Bank, I think it was also good. It was great to see the ladies. I love every concept, every outfit, whether it's light, dark. I'm not sure if this is what they call girl crush. It's giving me like Wiki Mickey meets Blackpink, which I'm not sure if I'm going to honestly talk about Meow and their hands up, but yeah, put them on the back burner. I'm sorry, Meow, but Katseye gave me Wiki Mickey meets Blackpink, and it's a nice combo. I love it. The girls ate this concept. Okay, I did not know we could get this out of the girls, and I hella appreciate it. This I if I didn't stand Cat's Eye before, I 10 toes down stand Cat's Eye now, because they are truly a versatile group, and they're just an amazing group of women. They're funny, they have personality, everybody is a star in that group. Nobody truly falls behind. Everybody has a personality, everybody has an identity, everybody's funny. It seems like everybody gets along. Truly, we know life is life and people don't always get along, but for the most part the girls really look like they enjoy each other, minus the rough beginning that they had. Like I said, not everything's perfect, but it seems like they fully come together. And honestly, Mono, she's improving, but let's talk about it. Let's talk about Danielle for a second, because we know she was a professional dancer. Danielle, I'm gonna need you to not be so sharp with your dance moves, because it's honestly sticking out a little bit too much amongst the rest of the group. When you come front and center, it's like you're the front and center and the rest of the girls became your backup dancers. I get it. Everybody needs their moment in time to shine when it's front and forward. But as a professional dancer, I need you to be a little bit more professional. I get it. That's your style. And I get it. You're feeling yourself. But Daniela, I'm going to need you to just calm it down just a little bit for me, please. And just to blend cohesively. Also, I love the fact that they included a canyon. We're really going back to third gen. Oh, that was amazing. That was amazing. Oh, that was amazing when they gave me some canon action. So because of that, yeah, what else can I say about the choreography? That's pretty much it. The girls did it. The girls brought the sass. They brought the baddies. They brought the visuals. Every single one of them was a visual, period. So this is Cat's Eye's era. Where does Cat's Eye go from here? I have no idea, but they're truly living up to their name right now. Cat's Eye, meow, for real. We got girlies, for sure, for sure. We got bad girlies in here, for sure. So, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this little recap about Gnarly. We could also talk about how the fact that Gnarly doesn't even go good with Tesla fried chicken. I mean, K-pop lyrics make no sense. Why am I stuck on this? I think it's just because it's actually English. I actually get to hear how ridiculous it sounded. Because in Korea, I can't hear it. Just I just don't read the kanji. Sorry, that's Japanese. Oh wow, I don't know what they call the Korean characters. But is it Roman? Ramen? I'm not quite sure, but whatever. Hangul? Is that what they call it? Oh my god, wow. My K-pop days are leaving me. I forgot what they call the Korean characters. I really don't listen, and even when I'm watching them perform on live stage, I'm not looking at the little captions that they got put to the side. Who's honestly reading that, people? Just no. I mean, thank you for telling us who's singing at what time and fronting. That's great. But literally literally, it's like those tarot cards that you see sitting right there. That's how small and in the corner the lyrics are. And how are we supposed to pay attention to that when girls and boys, when K-pop groups are up there dancing and performing and serving visuals? We're not going to, what are we looking at the subtitles for? I don't even care if you put the CC boxes right there. I'm still not going to be looking at it. I'm going to be looking at the performance. They're on the stage. I don't want to hear what they're singing about. I just want to see them dance. I've always said this. I continue to say this, and I will forever say it. I'm truly in K-pop for the dancing. That's what I love, the synchronization. That's why I'm a little bit telling Danielle to just synchronize a little bit more. Just make it look visually pleasing. That's all K-pop is. Just do that. But I get it. They're kind of a mix. They're a new term I've never known. They're global. They're a global group. So yeah, they have a little bit of K-pop inspiration, and yes, they perform on Korean music shows, but they're also singing completely English, and they are a complete diverse group of girls. So really, are they K-pop? No, they're really global, but they're global fitting into K-pop. But these girls are showing us that, oh yes, let me talk about the English version. Not the English version, the clean version. Oh my God. No. The clean version was even worse. Oh no. First off, they censored Tesla. They censored Tesla. But they still said, let's go party in Hollywood Hills. They kept that, but they censored Tesla on Music Bank. In the clean version, Tesla is a naughty word. I was surprised. They censored Tesla. What are some other things? There was one lyric that they completely changed in the chorus. It was like one line or phrase, and I wasn't feeling it. What was it? Legit? I don't know what the girls were saying in the non-clean version, the explicit version. It literally has an E next to it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God. It really is explicit and clean. This, like I told you, this is not K-pop. You can't be explicit in K-pop. No, but they're still bringing twerking to the stage in the K-pop industry. But we know K-pop is accepting twerking. You can twerk in K-pop. Yet apparently they still get mad at Jennie for trying to twerk. The double standards here. We are allowing the newer generation to do it, but not the older generation. Like what? Anyway. I enjoyed it. I think that's all I have to say. Yeah. The music video, I loved it when the girls was on the red carpet and like cameras was flashing and they was like, that's the baddies I'm talking about. Not when they're up in the kitchen fixing a sandwich, spraying some white sauce on top of the fried chicken that they took a bite out of. And then at the very end, they had the shing and the knife and then cutting it. Why are we promoting food? This is just like it's like when you thought your favorite K-pop group is releasing a song, but it's just a glorified Pepsi or Coke commercial. If you know, you know. That's all I got. If you know, you know. A group, yes. If you don't know, there is literally that has been a thing where Mamamoo, they made a whole song and it was to promote sunglasses. Yes, that's what Gnarly is giving me. A glorified Juba bubble tea commercial. Glorified. I'm sure I think Itzy even did a glorified ad for a food company. So they use idols to market products to us. That it may not be like the way the American industry does it, where it's just subtle product placement. No, Korea's like, you're gonna know we're promoting this. Sponsored by. Yes, they will even put sponsored by, because they're just like, you're going to know that we paid money for this. So we're putting product placement directly in your face. So you can't say we indirectly influenced you. We're telling you to be influenced and buy our food. Literally. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next one. That's my little 2 cents in K-pop or global. I don't know where to put Katseye. That's why they're this mixture, and that's why I'm talking about them on this here Friday when it's posted. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you sunflowers in the next one. Sunflowers, please subscribe, like, and comment. Sunflowers.